Welcome back. We're going to be learning about the power of the bracha of Shehakol, and I'm going to be telling you a story from the book written by Esther Stern called Just One Word, which really transformed the way that I say the bracha Shehakol niyeh b'dvara, and I hope it can affect yours too. May this Torah come to bring refuah shlema and Yeshuas to all of Am Yisrael. It was right in the thick of World War I, and unfortunately, the Berezovsky family was stuck right in the battle lines. Their little sleepy town happened to be right in the area between which both Germany and Russia wanted, and the poor Jews were stuck in the middle in this battlefield. Rav Berezovsky sat with all the gunshots all around him, all the craziness, and sung to himself, Shelo echad bavad amad aleinu lechalotenu. Many have tried to wipe us out, and learned while his little son Shalomka tugged his arm. And one day, as the Rebbe continued learning, they heard gunshots all around them and a sudden knocking on the door. Suddenly, these German officers stormed into the house, took a gun to the whole family, and told Rav Avram, the father, if you don't give us all your money, we're going to shoot your wife and your kids in front of your eyes. He tried to get as much money as he could, but the German officer was not satisfied. He says, if you don't give me everything within the next 5 minutes, and a lot more than that, they're all gone. Meanwhile, in all the ruckus, little Shalomke ran away without anybody noticing. He was so small, and he ran and ran and ran as far as his little legs could go until he finally made it to the outside of the town, where he luckily ran into his family. And there he looked up and he saw smoke. It seemed like the Germans had burnt down the entire town, and his worst fears came upon him. He was afraid he would be the only survivor from his little town. After a while, he felt he had no choice but to go back, confront his old fears. He ran back to the house, and his house was the only one standing. He couldn't contain his joy. He overcame his next fears, opened up the door, and saw his family, all smiling and alive. They said, Shalom, where were you? We were so worried. You were worried. I was worried. How did you survive? What happened? His brother Velvel retold what happened. You see, when the German put his gun to my father knew he had no choice. He had no money left. He motioned to me, bring me a cup of water. And though I feared the Germans, I feared God more. And I feared disrespecting my father. I snuck away. I got a cup of water. I gave it to my dad. And he said a bracha Shehakol niyeh b'dvara with such serenity. Right then, boom! There was all sorts of gunshots all around us. Apparently the Russians had taken over. And the Germans understood they had no time left. They immediately ran away. And our family's lives was spared. How did Rav Avram know to say the Shehakol? Well, the halach in the Shulchan Aruch is, if you're not sure what bracha to say, you can always be yoytze. You can always fulfill your obligation with a Shehakol. But the skula is that in any tough situation in life, you could say a Shehakol. You could concentrate on the fact that everything is from Hashem, Shehakol niyeh b'dvara, and through that, you can be yoytze, you can get out of the situation. So maybe be zoicha to say our Shehakols with kavana, say every bracha with kavana, and in that merit, leave any of the tough situations. Mamtik all the dinim. Good Shabbos, good Shabbos. Oh, ay, 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 ay. If you enjoyed this little Torah, then send it to your friends. And Be'ezrat Hashem will keep sending chizuk to say brachos with kavana for the refuah shalema of all of Am Yisrael, all of our chayalim. Be'ezrat Hashem.